Good morning. I am in this street called Spartacus, and I'm bringing you 5 things I love about Moldova, and perhaps one thing I didn't like. Number 5 in the list is language, but before then, I think I found the reason why this street is called Spartacus Street. It looks like Sparta, right? It looks like Sparta, right? All right, let's continue. Number 5 in the list is language. They speak Russian here, which is very advantageous to me. I didn't fall into any language difficulties as in other countries, for example, Romania. So, if you want to visit Moldova, study a bit of language, maybe a little bit of Russian to understand what the locals are saying, be able to communicate. That would be a very huge advantage. Number 4, people are very nice and friendly. When I say nice, it's a very weak word to use. People are very welcoming here. That's number 4. The people you're going to meet would be very nice to you. I guarantee you that. Number 3, it is very cheap here. It's incredibly cheap. When I say cheap, a taxi ride could cost you as low as 30 euro cents or even less. So it is very cheap here. You bring a lot of money, you enjoy it. Number 2, and guess what? The atmosphere, the landscape. You've seen all my videos in the countryside. The countryside is breathtaking. It's number 2 in the list of things I love about Moldova. You find yourself in Moldova, don't get stuck in the capital city. Go out. Rent a car is very cheap. Go out, have fun. I mean, why not? So that's number 2 in the list of things I love about Moldova. And drum roll to number 1, which is by far the most important to me whenever I travel. Safe. This country is safe. It's sufficiently safe. So don't get fooled by, alright, I think I know why this street is called Spartacus again. Maybe the Spartans were here, I don't know. Comment below if you know. Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. The country is sufficiently safe, very safe. There are CCTVs everywhere. There are police around the parks. I mean, safe. I felt safe all the time, moving around the countryside, in the capital, in other cities I went to. So that's number 1. But before I leave you, I'm going to tell you one thing I didn't like, perhaps 2. Okay, let's do it 2 in 1. So the number 1 thing I didn't like was, youngsters, 18, 17, when they go past you, they chip in a very Russian racist slur. The most important one or the most famous one? They chip it in and they think you don't understand Russian. But don't be fooled. Mr. Miles understands Russian and he knows what you're saying. Maybe you should go back to school and get some education about how to behave to people who come visit you. So, youngsters, get some education from this video. And don't make any racial slur whenever you see a tourist. That's actually out of context. And the second thing I didn't like, Moldova is not poor as people say. There are Mercedes everywhere, BMW everywhere, Porsche, etc. But these big cars don't respect pedestrians, not me, even the locals. They're not going to respect you on the green light, on the pedestrian green light, and on a free pedestrian crossway. So you're going to hear them honking at you, or perhaps you get stuck in the middle of the road trying to cross, and he's trying to cross too. So you can find yourself in the middle of the road trying to understand if he's going to run into you or not. But above all, visit this country. I highly recommend. So, getting back to my apartment to get a nice rest. and perhaps, get ready to move. But I won't be filming anymore. The last 24 hours of my stay in this country will be for me to rest, sleep, enjoy, and of course, until the next episode of Miles on Vans, stay tuned and don't go away. Right, I see you in another country. Make sure you don't go away. Peace and bye bye.